Welcome to another episode of Faith, Life, and Death. As always, I'm your host, Doug Shirago. Today is Sunday, March 21st, and today's message is about worldly accusation. That's the message I have for all of you here today. Worldly accusations. Can you make the friends of the bridegroom fast while the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom will be taken away from them. Then they will fast in those days. Luke 5:34 through 35. The Pharisees were concerned that the followers of Jesus didn't fast. Their concern was telling. They blew a trumpet when they fasted to let everyone know how spiritual they were. But the disciples, they were blowing no trumpet. The Bible asks a rhetorical question. Who should bring a charge against God's elect? Romans 8:33. The answer is obvious. No one. Because of the freedom we have in Christ, no one can accuse us of anything or dictate our actions. Everything we do is between God and us. Look at our liberty. Do you have faith? Have it to yourself before God. Happy is he who does not condemn himself in what he approves. 14:22. Never let the words of an accusing world steal your joy. We have one Lord, and we are ultimately responsible to him. Only to him. Soul search. Do I have an unhealthy judgmental attitude toward other Christians? Father, help me today to have grace toward my brethren and toward the unsaved. So if you've been following me on this Faith, Life, and Death episode, this series that I do, in the past, I talked about judge within. I talked about judge righteousness. You can call someone out on if they're being disrespectful towards you or other people. That is okay. But there's a different type of judgment that I'm talking to you about today. And what type of judgment is that? We're quick to judge other people. The way they dress, the way they look. We're quick to judge people if they're late to church and you're there early. We're quick to judge people if they leave Mass right after communion. But that's not our place. That's between them and God. We're quick to judge people on their past mistakes. We're quick to do that. Oh, you did this to me 10 years ago. You were living that type of life 10 years ago. I want nothing to do with you. I'm not going to forgive you. But isn't that the way of Christ? Isn't it to love people? Forgive people of their sins, forgive people for their past. And as I give you a quick pause to reflect on it, I'm sure all of us are guilty of judging people. And whether you're listening to this on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or you're here with me today, take a moment to reflect on this message. Are you quick to judge people without getting to understand them? Someone could make a mistake 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, throughout your years of friendship, and they finally see the light. They finally see how they should be treating people. They understand their mistakes. They don't want to go to that past. But you, on the other hand, you're quick to judge them, even though they changed. You're quick to spread rumors. You're quick to tell people about those mistakes. And I think we have to change that. We have to love everyone. We have to understand everyone. You know, we don't really understand what someone's going through. So if you have a party and they're late 15 minutes, instead of going down their throat saying, "Where are you? You knew the party started at 12 o'clock. It's now 12:30. Don't do that. They might have had to take a phone call. Might have had to, maybe they have kids, and you know how kids are, they distract you from getting ready at times. Or maybe they had to visit someone that was sick. Those are things we cannot judge. But John 7:24 says we can judge people and how they treat us. That can do harm for us. Being late to a party, there's no harm. Being late to church, no harm. I used to criticize people who left right after communion. There's no harm. That doesn't affect you. We have to judge people within the heart, how they treat you, not based on their actions, because it's between God and them. God knows why they're late for church. God knows why maybe they leave communion early. That's not our place. So as you leave here today, I want you to do your soul search. I want you to ask yourself that question. Do you ever have an unhealthy, judgmental attitude toward other Christians? And when you stop having that judgmental attitude, the world, but also the people around you, they will see that light. They will see that peace. But most importantly, everyone will get along, because we all go through something. And we have to understand and love people the way Jesus Christ loved us. May God bless you all.